think it's working. Yeah, it totally is. Yes.
Are we live? Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
We are definitely live now. Finally.
We're live.
So let me just get this out of the way. Hey there, people. Welcome to our Wednesday Double Toasted Pre-Show. You can basically dub the show the Midweek Music with Marcus. I think I finally said that right, did I?
I just called the Midweek Music Show.
Okay, that's better. Yeah. Too many ads. No, Jesus
I
Christ.
just thought about something. I should have talked to Mark. Never mind. Go
I'm
ahead.
never going to escape that fucking jingle.
Basically on this show, though, my boy Marcus, he gives all of his music recommendations. On top of all of this, we're just sitting here shooting the shit. So, yeah, on that note, Marcus, take away, brother. What you been up to? How's everybody? Craziness, go.
Okay, what I've been up to so far this week? It's been storming like a motherfucker in Georgia. So moist that some of the water is seeping through the basement down here. So I had to spend a lot of time actually getting that up. Additionally, I'm moving out. I'm trying to move out and pack my stuff to move out of here. And I've actually went through some of my old albums that I still collect, and I'm still impressed of my musical taste, except I had to throw away one CD. One CD
no.
I thought was complete trash.
Ace of Base.
No. Actually, it would be funny if I actually had one of those things. But no, not Ace of Base. Chronic Future. Nobody's ever heard of that band. They're the ones that sang time and time. You can just YouTube it and stuff. That was the only hit song that they actually had. After that whole album was fucking garbage. Honestly, I should have had a warning. I should have been warned since I remembered. Oh yeah, there's a reason why this thing's cost $5 at a record store in a bargain bin. So I learned my lesson as a little kid back in the day. So let's get on to the actual thing itself. First song I actually selected. I sent Ray this about 2 weeks ago because it's appeared up on the Bandcamp Weekly. It's Black Milk. Black Milk, I think, if I'm correct, is a Detroit artist. Has been in the game for years. I've just jumped onto his stuff on his I think 2014 or 15 album. If there's a Hell Below, definitely good stuff. Personally, I really do like the song because this one, For Forever, is like pretty much just fire. I hate using that word, but it is basically what this song is, just straight up fire. So yeah, take it away, Nick.
All right, coolness. Actually, fuck, I didn't click on it. But before I should, this is gonna prove how much of an asshole I am because I could just stopped you. But before we continue, we always do this on every single show when we have new people. So I'm gonna have the boss. Which, by the way, what's your name? So I keep calling you boss all day. I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
It's me?
Yeah. What's your real name?
Ugo.
Ugo?
Yeah.
Ugo. Okay, awesome. So first album you ever bought? Go.
I think it was Jay-Z's The Blueprint.
And you bought this with your own real money, right?
My own real money. It was back in I was 10th grade.
Oh shit. So you actually made me pretty interested in what we got for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this shit real quick. Marcus,
Also, Deja. She told us what her first album she ever bought was, right?
You know what? I don't think she has. Deja. You're on mute, by the way, sweetheart.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah.
Turn on your microphone before it starts yelling at people. Okay, hello.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey there.
First album you ever bought?
Oh, first album?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was 9 years old, and it was Hannah Montana.
But this is something that you bought with your own money, or did your mom buy you that? 'Cause that sounds like a little kid gift.
I got it for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Now, what was the first album you actually
Doesn't count.
bought?
Doesn't count.
Yeah, what was the first one you bought with your own money?
With my own money?
Schoolhouse Rock and cassette tape.
Oh, hey, Schoolhouse Rock.
I think it was like a Nick Jonas album when I was 12.
A what?
Nick Jonas.
Oh, Nick Jonas, Jesus. Good
How
God.
old are you?
I'm
He's very
18.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There's some haters, man. Like, oh, God. Wait,
He
wow.
looks really young. Like, we said Hannah Montana. I'm like, yeah, I bought that last year.
Damn millennial.
No, I like hearing this because it just makes me feel older and older and older every time I hear somebody's first album they ever bought.
Yeah,
Like-
no, me too.
Yeah, it just blows my mind how far of a generation gap I am, even though I'm 26.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show this this video right quick. Here he is. Blah blah blah. Here it is. I think so. This is
Hey, just share
Black
it on your
Milk.
screen. There you go.
Black Milk.
Yeah, wow, that sounds interesting. All right. Chocolate milk, basically. All right, let's do this.
Chocolate dream.
Yes. Okay, that's actually really badass.
I really liked it too.
That was pretty good.
It's on my Spotify.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about this. This is a new single that he just came out with. Hold on, I'll hear it first.
Wait, there's where's that noise from? Oh, Eddie.
Eddie, we're getting some reverb on you, so try and turn that down a little bit.
Yeah, I see with the headphones. I'm gonna put your volume back up, but for now I'm gonna put you down just a little bit. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw on, it was literally just released.
Yeah, literally just released. It's out
So
for
it is on
$1.
Spotify?
No.
Yeah.
It's on. Oh, it's on Spotify now.
Yeah, the song, yeah, Forever is on Spotify, but that's it, not the whole album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if anybody wants to actually
Just better.
take their song, I'm gonna have the link over there in the description underneath the YouTube video, so if you guys want to check it out. Right here, the link from here is Bandcamp, and
Yeah.
I don't even know who this is, but that was fucking awesome, man. It kind of reminded me of a song that would be like an EA Sports game, like when I'm trying to like pick my team and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had kind of an old school feel to it.
Yeah, well, old school as in how? Because I was gonna go into like a 5-minute rant on how much trap sucks. So please explain to me.
He's 18, dude. Like, everything's old school.
Yeah, old school as in like having a certain sample to being usually sampled or something to it, or just overall how you can actually hear the lyrics.
Like kind of, I don't know. It just sounded like I've heard. It just sounded like something kind of sampled from
Like the 90s or something, or
2003.
Yeah, that's old school. Okay, yeah, 2000.
no, it's our age.
It sounded like it was sampled probably from something from the 60s or 70s.
I think somebody posted on my Facebook wall, on the Facebook feed, that when the Life of Pablo album, they kind of broke down all the songs and stuff were sampled on there and kind of mixed together. And it sort of reminds me of this. Like, as far as hip hop goes, because I started definitely heavily getting into hip hop around the early 2000s to 2005 era. A lot of the music there was always end up being sampled from one thing to another. Hence, Stone, like Madlib's Stone's Throw, he always goes into the crates and kind of just selects certain parts of the music and kind of mixes it up on there. So, kind of just hearing like just this sounds like a very basic chorus for this, and nothing really mixed up or nothing been done too fancy on it. And I like it really well, which goes hand in hand with the lyrics itself. This is nice. This is really nice. I'm looking forward to this next album that he did. Definitely check out his album, If There's a Hell Below. It's on Spotify. There's an instrumental on there, and there's additionally the actual album itself. And I like this one because they actually have Sean Price rapping on there, who unfortunately passed away, I think, last year. Yeah, so.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I think I heard the news.
The one thing I would say though, man. Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, I think I heard he passed away when I was at the Double Toasted anniversary thing.
Really?
Oh, wow.
It would be around that time. I'm not for sure when he did pass away, but it was pretty recent.
Yeah, very surprising too.
Yeah. definitely sucked. He was pretty young.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Nick.
but one thing I want to talk about really quick because Deja got me to think about something. So she said like this is old school to her. And it sounds old school to her, like And then we're like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? Oh, 2002, 2003 ish. And for me, that's actually something that I would probably think if I was her same age because back in the 90s, when I heard something like speed metal or something back in it would come out like in 1985, but like it was like 1997 or something. And I was like, yeah, that sounds old school. Like honestly, that's not very old school, but time is relevant. I mean,
It's a matter of perspective. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, but like for you guys, like what's considered old school? Like when did you first start hearing music that's like, oh yeah, that sounds dated, that sounds old?
I think it's all in production style for me. I mean, you can definitely tell the difference between a 90s song and a today song, a 70s song and a 90s song. It's really in the production for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
How about
but
you, Tommy? Oh, go ahead, Marcus.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, on that argument, Tommy. What's happening now is that there's a lot of artists currently today. One good example is Raphael Sadiq when he had Love That Girl. He's trying to go into that retro style to it. So
Right.
it's one of those things where I sort of think like, okay, that sounds retro, but years down the road, will this kind of just sound will this be technically retro to a lot of people, or this will just be like current? What this should sound like or current?
Right. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Me?
Yeah, if you had an opinion.
No, I just dug it. I was also doing a bit of research at for a quick second. I apologize. That's about it.
So okay, you're
Oh,
okay.
Adrian, what'd you think about it?
I liked it. It was really good.
What do you consider something that's kind of old, like for you? Like what's that kind of
Sure.
cross-off point or whatever?
I don't. Well, I feel like I'm one of the oldest. I'm 31. So trying to think.
They ain't old.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know.
That's the thing, like,
I guess for me, the cutoff point for old would be something like, which is ironic because it came out last year, something like NWA. So something like early to mid 90s. After that, I say, okay, it's old school. For me, I'm 30. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's entirely subjective because, like, yes, like old school rap, and like when y'all hear a new song, y'all be like, okay, that's a throwback to old school rap. I think it's dependent on different types of music because, like, what I consider old school music is probably like something like Motown or something like that.
Yeah.
And the thing that's funny is like when I was coming up in the world and I was getting into music for the very, very first time, old school music to me was like anything right before NWA, like shit that was like in the 80s, like Earth, Wind and Fire, like even like Let's Groove Tonight was like super old to me because my mom used to listen to it and I always felt like she was old. But like right when I was like 13, I'm already like listening to like MTV when it was starting to suck. They would play like, oh, here's an old jam, and it was something like, Real Motherfucking G's by Eazy-E or something, and I'm like, that's old now, really? Like that's what I've been taught by television and shit. That apparently like something 10 years ago was old.
It's kind of like with video games now. Like now they consider the Nintendo 64 retro now, and I'm like, really?
That's bullshit.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
For video games, there's a subjective difference, though. When you can find an emulation for free, maybe it might be old school. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, there's people that think it's a badass idea to hold like a PS1 in front of the camera, like, hey, I got one of the originals, the PlayStation 1, and it's like,
And now we can knock him over the head with that fucking PlayStation 1 and tell him that's not old school.
And not only that, but
right?
they're holding like the PS1, like the second version, the smaller one.
oh, like the actual PS1, like when it had
The actual PS1, not the big bulky original PlayStation 1. Which I won't lie, I had the PS1. I liked that it was smaller and more compact. But like I don't call it old school. But I mean, I guess it's so weird the rate in which technology and the media is evolving so fast to a point where anything you've done 2 years ago can be out old school. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, look at smartphones. We've only had them for really like 6 or 7 years, and now everybody has a smartphone. I mean, computers, they're only like 25, 30 years old, or personal computers.
Yeah, I've seen homeless people with those free Obama phones. They're fucking nice. If I had one of those phones back in 2002, I'd be the coolest fucking kid in that whole school. I'd be
I
looking.
mean, just think back how long ago everyone wanted that Firefly phone or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to know something weird?
What's up?
Wait, why am I echoing?
Eddie.
Because Google Hangouts sucks.
Was it
yeah,
there's-
Eddie's feedback is kind of getting in the way. Sorry about that, man.
Smartphones and Wi-Fi are more available than clean water.
I know.
That's the truth. Like,
Okay, Matt Damon.
no, but it's true though. It's true. Like I watched a
Yeah,
whole
you're
thing,
right.
a documentary, and just how effective the recent social media has been for smaller countries that don't necessarily have like the technology. Homes that don't have a PC can still access social media via smartphones that they're given. It's really kind of fascinating. And this is only like a very recent development within the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like as time goes by, like things don't seem that far away, but like when you rewatch stuff from like 2005 or 2006, you're like, oh my god, this is actually kind of dated. Like if you go back and watch a movie from like 2002, it's like the quality isn't like it is now. I mean, it is, but it's not like I don't know,
Actually, is better reference. Everybody go. Well, not a homework assignment, but rewatch the first Fast and Furious and see what they were trying to steal. Cut to now, where they're basically driving buildings to fucking Dubai buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I need Nas. Like it's really all subjective. Like old and new is really subjective, but we can all agree that a computer that still runs Windows 95 is old as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, I've been to jobs that still do that shit. So.
A computer that runs Windows 95 is called a paperweight.
No, that was Windows ME, man.
Yeah. Sorry, Eddie, I'm gonna have to mute you one more time. I'm sorry, brother. It's just the feedback's kind of like that. Yeah. All right. You know what? It's kind of better now. I'll just leave it like that. Yeah. If you see it go mute, that's us doing it, and we apologize. But
I've been to an old studio that still used Windows 95 for the projector. The projector where you would type there and it would show up on like the projection on the camera.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
That smart. What do you call it? Smart screen shit or whatever. They had a name for it, man. Smartboard.
No, not the smartboard. Like when you're like on a studio set, when you're actually physically looking at the camera, there's text that scroll. The computer that typed the text. Teleprompter. Yeah, the computer that typed that text is still from Windows 95. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You don't want anything. You don't need anything more than just something to type up.
No, motherfuckers are cheap.
Yeah.
How many of you guys were around where like VHSs were the shit still? Like I remember.
Oh yeah.
Like the cutoff
I had a
point.
VHS/DVD thing. So, yeah.
Oh, like a TV with the VHS and DVD all together in like a big bundle.
That was me too.
Well, I mean, it was a VHS/DVD player that I had growing up.
Wow, yeah, okay. I remember having those too, but they always played so fucking like clunkily. Like a DVD you had to put in twice for that shit to work.
No, every time I popped in Sonic the Hedgehog the animated series, it worked fine for me. So.
Oh man, oh, shit.
Anyway.
I probably got the cheap shit. But Adrian, what was the cutoff point for you as far as VHSs and DVDs are concerned? Like when did you make the swap?
The VHS.
When did I make the switch to DVD?
Yeah. Like when was it kind of like, okay, this is now old. Like this is something that I'm not gonna buy anymore.
Probably like 2000 maybe.
Thomas, I get it. You're a hipster. Please stop showing us the fucking VHS.
Oh wow, I didn't even see it. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a brick.
man.
That's a huge fucking thing.
Yeah. This fucking big. You know what like the size of a Blu-ray player is? It's not even like
I know.
Put that up every day on the show, and you'll like get muscles. Like, you can use reps for that fucking thing. That thing's massive.
Oh yeah.
Did you just have that next to your fucking computer, dude?
Yeah.
I know, right?
God damn.
Like VHS sounds better than DVDs.
No,
I
I
just
like
want to-
no. I am not. Listen, I'm all about digital. I'm not a fucking Tarantino about this shit.
I'm at a point right now where like, I just want to know what was going on in Thomas's head right when we brought this up. Like, dude, this is my chance. I get to show him this fucking VCR. Yes.
I just wanted to show it. What was it? I keep it for like if I collect. I also do collect VHS tapes, and when I find something that you can't find on DVD, I like to be able to watch it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're the guy that has all the Disney sequels. Okay.
No, I don't even want those.
Let's
Fuck
go on
that.
to the next one.
Next song.
Okay, so this one
Okay.
I kind of found today. So I played this before. I played this artist before with a collaboration with Flying Lotus. And this is Sam I Am. Sam I Am. He's a just general great beat maker. Doing some stuff on So and So Records. He doesn't really have like a lot of albums or anything on there. I mean, you can go on Spotify and you just only find about one album, and I guess a few handful of singles. So he's one of those guys that just put shit out there. Everybody just likes him and sort of respects that in a weird way. But yeah, I'm totally down with this guy's stuff. This is one of this I just found this today, like I said, and this is Dart Gun, and I only listened to this like about 2 times because I know it's a good ass song, or good ass track. It's a beat. This mostly just beats now.
Okay. So yeah, guys, this is Sam I Am. Dart Gun, which is actually that'd be pretty cool.
Is he primarily on SoundCloud or Bandcamp?
SoundCloud. You could probably check him out on Bandcamp if he actually has a Bandcamp.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if I were you, I'd just look up Stone's Throw Records because apparently they just post that shit all over his fucking page here.
Okay.
So.
I was just wondering for reference.
All right, sweetness. Here it is. Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to find this guy.
Yeah,
Not bad. I dig it.
I dig it, but that was like the same fucking shit.
Well, then okay. Explanation.
Okay, it's like my thing is like that beat happened. Like we're at 1 minute and 13-second thing, and since like 05 seconds, that beat was going on.
Hold on, before you guys continue, I just gotta say I have an emergency to run to. I gotta drop out. I apologize. Anyone want to take my spot? I guess you guys are in charge of that.
All right, well, cool, man. Well, hopefully everything's okay, Thomas.
Okay,
All
man.
right, thank you. Thanks,
All right.
guys. Peace out.
Bye, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I really dug it. It reminded me a lot of Flying Lotus's stuff, and I'm a huge fan of him. So, I mean, that really appeals to me.
Also, I'll put it like this: it's what you expect Adult Swim to play, and that's
Right.
and that's a very very good compliment. Here's the thing, Nick. Beat makers like these, they kind of just do the repeated process over and over again because it's one of those things that's like it's all about just the flow, not the mix up, not the let's kind of throw this other stuff on top of here. Because if you listen to like some of the Mad Lib's tracks on some of his records,
Right.
they're basically about the same format as this, and you're just kind of you're just trying to go with the style on here. So they're the same, especially with Jay Dilla.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Ugo? What you think of that song, man? I don't know if you can hear it very well, but
when
yeah.
it first started, I thought honestly it sounded kind of like 70s pornish, but then
Yeah.
it started going, and then it started going into a different direction. I mean, I'm all right with it. It's not something I would listen to often, but I can see it.
Okay.
I would say
How about
the
you?
change is kind of sudden. Like, it's one song and then kind of changes into another.
And I guess personally speaking, I guess that's just bias on my end because I just love like Sam I Am stuff. I'm okay with it. I think a number of like DJs did this before too. I'm pretty sure like a lot of Stones Throw artists do this type of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, and another issue that I had too, and this is something that even my favorite band, or favorite bands like Buckethead and Korn and Disturbed do this shit a lot too, where they have like a tremolo effect going on, and like if we know it's in certain parts of the song, it like turns damn near 8-bit for like a couple seconds. Like it'd be like, like in this weird fucking sound, and it sounds like someone's little kid was in the room when they were recording, and like they just hit the synthesizer, like, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's like, Daddy's working. Get the fuck out of the room, you know?
I think part of that is just because like Tom Morello made that famous because when he was doing Rage Against the Machine, he always like add a lot of different distortions and stuff on these solos that he does, which I'm totally fine with. And when everybody else is sort of doing it, especially around that fucking new metal phase, it was just aggravating. It was aggravating to see people try that.
Everybody.
Hey there, Tay. How you doing?
Okay.
Doing good.
Awesome. But yeah, just so you know, Tay, we were talking about the song, so I won't play it again, but there is one more song left, and you can let us know what you think about that.
I like how we talking about VHS tapes, and then he played that song.
No, I kind of went with it, actually, though.
Yeah, it did. It's like, that was perfect.
Yeah, no, it really did. Adrian, what'd you think about it?
It was okay. Like, parts of it, like, I like the beat. The other parts, it just went, I don't know, seemed kind of weird. But.
Yeah, for me, like I said, like it is funny that boss or Ugo, he said that it's like 70s porn music or whatever, because honestly, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Is like, damn, dude, like this is something I can imagine with the lights off, with the chick doing this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah, not with the chick, but yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, cool. Someone in here like hardcore gay porn. That's fine.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. What you call it? This guy though, I can tell like just like the crispiness of the fucking bass in the song and everything. Is that like a real like term that I can use, like good terminology? Crispiness of the bass. 'Cause that's what comes to mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clarity.
Clarity, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, clarity would be a good word.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just I may have my mind on food. Fucking fat ass. Crispy music.
Oh, eat something, goddammit.
I sometimes like beats that have a good bass thumper and stuff to it, but not like the stereotypical in the back of the trunk, everything is shaking, you can't hear the fucker sing anything type of stuff. Like, you know, some decent. Well, I'm not even gonna say beats because even then those things are kind of fake. Some good bass heavy like stereo phones and kind of just feel the vibrations with that when it comes to some songs like those. Because I remember when I actually had some headphones I was listening to like that Flying Lotus. It was an Adult Swim bump with Flying Lotus, and it was like the waiting room, guest room or something like that.
No, it's it's called different things.
Massage something. It's called
massage situation.
Yeah, when you play that and the bass kicks in, and then it kicks in even harder, and later on the song, it feels so comforting to listen to just how that just get that good feeling towards it when you get a good pair of headphones listening to it.
What was the name of the song, by the way?
Massage situation, or it's called a number of things. He uses it. I don't even think it appears on an album. I think it was on an EP that he did with someone.
Yeah.
But if you want more of that, I would go into Los Angeles. Los Angeles has more of that particular style.
As far as the beat making?
Yeah.
Would this be it by any chance?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Got chills now.
Well, that sounds soothing.
It's not too
It's
bad
an
at all.
ultimate chill song, yeah. If you've never heard Flying Lotus, you're doing something wrong with your life.
Hell yeah.
I have actually not, believe it or not. But I mean, this sounds fucking nice.
You gotta change that. It's amazing.
Thank you for reminding me because I think I got something special for you guys. Before we actually move on to anything different. So, Dub Lab, I just kind of just found this all of a sudden out of randomness, but this is a mix from Flying Lotus. I think a day or two after they just got the news, Jay Dilla just passed away. So this is mainly like a mix of all of Jay Dilla's stuff with Flying Lotus kind of mixing everything up, and
Okay.
it's good, man. It's nice, a nice little just did in there tribute for it. So yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's Flying Lotus here at Dub Lab on Friday. What day is it? What's today's date? Friday the 10th? Alright. Friday the 10th. Thank you, Frosty. Giving some jams here. It's been a crazy, crazy day. And, we lost somebody really close to me and close to the whole community here in LA and hip hop, the whole culture. Man, Jay Dilla passed away. Found out. Man.
Hey, Marcus, is the song on here by any chance?
Again, it's a radio mix. It's live from that. It was live around that time when it came on.
Alright, he's going to fast forward.
Hey, Chase.
Hey, Chase.
Hey, Chase.
Hi, person.
Alright, Chase, I'm going to play this song really quick. I'm sorry if I, don't talk to you for a couple minutes. Okay, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it sounds like he didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah, it's quick. And again, it's a radio mix. How many fucking times I got to tell you this? It's an extended long period of music being played together. If you I'm pretty sure all of you went through like 5 o'clock traffic and had a DJ kind of just like mixing old school shit together when you had to be stuck in there. So you kind of get the feeling of this is what it is, a compilation of him mixing some old Jay Dilla stuff together with his own things too.
Yeah. No, I know what it is. I'm not like confused by it. I mean, it's just
But yet you played it.
I'll post a video in the chat if anyone's interested
Okay,
in seeing some more stuff from Flying Lotus.
Additionally, since this is reference to tell Ganja to actually put this additionally on the links down there too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What you call it? The other song though, like I said, that was pretty fucking cool. And then on YouTube, like as I was looking up that other song, there's a remix apparently, and I guess that's pretty popular because it showed up before even looking Massage Situation. It was like Massage Situation remix was like more popular. So I'll check that out later on, and I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of sold. Want to listen to some more shit.
Right. So let me just
super duper. But yeah. Really quick though, I didn't even ask how anyone's fucking doing. Like, what you guys been up to? How was your day? How was your weekend? All that shit.
My day's been good so far.
Yeah, you went to, we didn't really talk about, like, you had that costume on and everything, you went to a con, like, anything special happened over there?
Not really. I would have gone Sunday, but I had stuff to do. I had to, do something for a River Dogs type thing. For a job, because I'm about to get, let go out of my old job.
Oh, yeah, that hasn't changed at all? He hasn't changed his mind about that?
No. Fuck that guy.
Well, are you going to, like, try to make him change his mind, or it's kind of like, fuck it, I don't really give a shit anyways?
No, it's just that, he's not going to change his mind about it. So me and another girl are going to go, another girl is going to be leaving too.
Oh, shit. Well, then, fuck.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Fuck that guy.
Here's a life lesson you should know. Get used to getting fired, and then kind of just dropping it and just moving on. That's it. It sucks getting fired. Yeah, it does, especially in times where you don't need to get fired. But it kind of happens. It happened to me. I'm pretty sure it happened to everybody around here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, it happened to me, but that shit was fucked up. What's this, Thomas? Or Tommy?
That's just the Fly Low song that I wanted you guys to check out, but you guys don't even have to check it out if you don't want to.
I'll check it out later. It sounds interesting.
No, actually, speaking of this, Marcus, and I'm going to ask permission first because this is your segment. Is it okay if I play this? Because I've been really sour on Kendrick Lamar like a motherfucker lately. And I'm trying to give that guy a chance.
Okay, first off, before you even do that, exactly why?
Because he fucking sucks. But
Shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, those are fighting words.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Go put that song on where it starts off with the trumpet dying.
Even the live show?
Hey, Chase.
I listened to a few other ones. Like I said, we all have our opinions. I'm not gonna, in my opinion, I think he fucking sucks. That's just
okay, you're one.
But I've only heard like 4 songs.
I could see you not being into jazz, which is his primary style that he likes to add into his instrumentals. But you can't deny he is one of the greatest rappers that's ever lived.
That's hilarious.
Seriously.
I'm sorry, Chase. But you just kind of got into a situation where Nick just pretty much said Kendrick Lamar sucks. So yeah. Sorry, Nick. Fuck you. First off. And,
This is like the equivalent to like the football team people like we won. It's like no you didn't. The football team won. You guys just watched.
Okay. Okay, boy. How about just leave it at that?
Yeah, that's good. No, but that's the reason why I wanted to play this actually because I'm trying because like I said and I admittedly so I haven't heard a whole lot of Kendrick Lamar, but every time someone sends me something like listen to the whole album, I'm like, dude, like even for shit that I like, I'm not gonna listen to the whole album. Like I want a song. Show me a good song for once. So
well, this is more of his standalone contribution to Flylo's album. So I think this is always a really good start for people because it's more of a commercial song for Flylo.
Is this from that his new album?
Yeah, You're Dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so can I play this, Marcus, or you want to just move on?
That You're Dead album's pretty goddamn good, man.
It's so fucking good, dude. I would say it's even better than Los Angeles, but I'll always have a special place in my heart for that album.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this, Marcus. If that's cool with you.
Just play the goddamn thing already, okay?
Well, the fucking answer. Like you're just looking all sad, goddammit.
I shouldn't have posted it. That was a bad idea.
All right, here we go.
Is it like, yeah?
Skip
my
about
headphones up.
15 seconds.
Right up.
No, just play the audio.
It's got an interlude. Just skip a couple seconds and you should be good.
Yeah, that was okay though. That was good. That was better than the other ones I've heard.
He's like, that was okay.
Fucking time, I swear to God.
Good.
Oh no, I'm sorry, man. No, he's God.
That dance choreography for that video though is very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's I'm not saying he's like greatest of all time and stuff, but there's kind of a reason the Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, those are like really standout albums and why they are so important. God damn it. But yeah.
I mean, why don't you like him though, Nick?
Oh, say what?
Why don't you like him?
I just don't like the music. Like, it's nothing against him. I don't know the guy. You know. I mean, I like SPM's music, but like that dude's a child molester. I don't like him. I like the music. I can separate the two. You know, I'm sure that the message Kendrick Lamar's
Like, I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I like SPM. He's a child. It's like you went all the way out in the left field to show your example, Nick. Seriously?
Well, like I don't know how to.
Like, so do you not like him because he's?
I wanted to say that. I can see you say like, so basically you're not liking Kendrick Lamar and he's not as bad because he's not a child molester. What?
No, not at all. No, what I'm saying, I'm trying to show an example of like you can separate the person from the music. Like Kendrick Lamar, I have nothing against the guy. I don't even know the dude. But I'm saying like his music, I don't like. Like when I say like fuck, like his music fucking sucks. I'm not saying like Kendrick Lamar sucks. Like every time I tell someone that, they get really, really offensive and like personally hurt and like got tissues on the side.
All the time. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, do you just not like the popularity or the fact that everybody likes him? I just don't.
No, because I like Eminem, and he's, I think arguably he's way more popular than Kendrick Lamar, at least as far as like how many albums he sold and how much people he put in the fucking seats, like in his concerts and stuff.
Nick, here's what I want you to do, because I did the same thing when I listened to Def Grips for the first time. I sat down, listened to some of their albums, and tried to figure out, okay, why do I not like this group? Why does this music not appeal to me that well? Sit down, think about it, and then all of a sudden come up like, okay, yeah, this is X, Y, and Z doesn't really appeal to me, so that's why I don't like him that much. Just do that. Just kind of do that itself.
Well, all I'm just trying to do is just find like recommended songs. That's all. Like, I'm not even shitting on this particular song, but it's like, every video or like everything I've seen him do takes me out of it. Like this video, great choreography, they dance good, whatever. But he does some shit that makes me laugh. Like right now, everyone's in the church not looking at the choreography. It's like comedic. Like I know there's a really serious message in here. I can't understand it because the motherfucker, I can't understand what the fuck he's saying. But I'm sure there's a message in there somewhere if I dig hard enough. But I don't care. I want to listen to good music. I don't care about the message. If I want a real good message, I'll read a book. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, I can see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You don't want to be preached to while you're listening to music, basically.
Yeah, like I mean, and I always say everything about this band because they're my favorite. But like Korn, I will admit their message is to do drugs and do speed so your dick doesn't get hard. That's not a good message. But I don't care about the message. I like the song.
That's a fucked up message.
I know.
I mean, really, almost every rap song from like 91 to 2005 was pretty much bitches, hoes, and money. So.
But it sounded good. Yeah. That's the important part. Is that it sounded good. That's why Straight Outta Compton is a fucking movie that made the most money out of like. Well, it didn't make that much fucking money, but it was
a ton of money, dude.
But I'm just saying, like, there's a reason why like the '90s is fucking amazing for music. Like, there's a reason why Bone Thugs and Harmony is incredible. Granted, the message isn't great, but you can play this shit to anyone, and it doesn't matter what age, doesn't matter what era. They don't have to know the backstory or read the lyrics or song meanings. They just listen to it, they bump their heads, they put their music volume all the fucking way up. It's amazing. You know what I mean? It's just like
I don't know about that, man.
All right, well, shit. Maybe it's nostalgia.
No, I'm reading the chat. But okay. I guess we can just get to this final one then.
Well, you don't have to be upset, brother. It's just a different opinion.
I'm not upset. I mean, I respect your opinion, though vague as it fucking is. I respect it. So let's just move on.
Okay. Well, I want to talk to you off the air about that particular, because it's just like vague. You only told me listen to a whole album. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, okay, well, got any other recommendations? Like, no one. Same with the Beatles too. Like, there's no recommendations. This is the whole shit for you.
Okay, here's the thing. Start off with Good Kid, Mad City because To Pimp a Butterfly, just like what Goodwin said, it's like basically going to a college lesson and everybody and kind of being yelled at during your college lesson and stuff. Just start listening to that. Just listen to what made him popular. You know, what made him put on the spot. That's how I kind of look at it. You know.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same thing with Appetite for Destruction or Nevermind. When they made Bleach or Dookie at best, like Green Day's Dookie, like okay, right. I'm gonna listen to these people and just kind of feel like okay, what made them famous? What made them the thing? What made this album so important that it needs to be put in the history, like the Museum of Music Hall of Fame, whatever the fuck it's called in Memphis, Tennessee. But still, yeah, just do that.
Okay. Yeah, because I tried to do that shit too, and I couldn't get into Green Day or Nirvana, so, that's just me.
That's even more questions I'm going to ask later down the road.
Next week, shady punk rock music. Let's do it! No, I'm just joking, man. I know, now I'm totally
you just keep burying yourself with that goddamn shovel, huh, boy?
Tommy looks so pissed. I'm just fucking with you, Tommy, man.
First, we're talking about how Kendrick Lamar sucks. Now we're talking about how Punk sucks. Go fuck yourself, Nick. No, I'm kidding. I love you. I love you so much. You're my boy.
Oh, man. I love this. All right, man. So, anyways, what else is in the news? No, Marcus, you have one more song you want to show me. You want me to segue into that, or?
Yeah, before I start yelling at YouTube. Yeah. So now, during my time when I'm just looking through music and stuff, I find a lot of channels, like really, really good channels that have great beats, sound with style, majestic casual, sound you listen to, which all of them are kind of about the same. But I found this like last year or week, even when I was in like college, was called Beast Coast. They're kind of like a beat making, just like a beat channel. I think just like rhythm music and stuff. It's kind of in the same style of Majestic Casual. They kind of just have some head nodders and head bangers and whatnot on there. And yeah, that's all I can pretty much say for this. This is I can't pronounce that, QSTN by Freddie Joachim with Doppelganger. I listened to some of the tracks on SoundCloud, their own personal SoundCloud channels. Definitely good stuff. Definitely check it out. But with this collaboration, A-okay for me. So go ahead and take a listen.
Let's do this. Okay, that was really, really good.
Damn, why'd you stop it? I was enjoying myself.
Me too.
You can listen to more of it on the links below.
Kind of reminded me of a math rock song, how it just, the longer the song goes on, the more things just kind of get added to it.
Mm-hmm. So I presume for everybody, this is the type of beat song that you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
And actually, really quick, I want to ask Tay about that, and Adrian, and everybody, just anyone in here. What do you guys feel about as far as like when I play this song? Like, how long would you like that to last? Like, is this too long, too short, whatever? Like, what do you guys think?
Well, it depends on
fine.
the song, because sometimes there might be like a beat drop or something else that goes farther in the song than another one would be. So, I mean, if you're introducing the song, I guess you would know what the song is, so you would know like what good place to stop. So it depends on the song.
Okay. I guess you're right. I don't know. I try to vet these as much as I can, but I do get them a little bit late, and then plus I'm doing other shit too. But I don't know. I just like I can't really tell if anyone's like sick of hearing that shit. Like like I don't know if you guys like it or not yet. So
How
that's
so?
what I'm like. See
Like,
what, Mark?
as far as like consistency or something to it, or like because
Yeah. No, I just
I think
just
what
don't
he's
know if
talking
people
about
enjoy
is
it.
how long we actually play the song.
Yeah, okay, so here's the general thing of this thing is like with YouTube and stuff, we're trying to just play this on a level where we're not going to be slammed with the whole this whole fucking copyright bullshit that's happening right now. So like we're doing this as much as we can without trying to like be thrown out and have this video just suspended altogether, even though we're probably not going to be being paid a lot of money from this. It's still like trying to this is more about trying to get music out there rather than sell our own brand, or basically be what Slow Flow is doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing too. It's just I'm just trying to do like a live poll kind of thing. Like how long does it take? Like if you don't like a song, how long does it take for it to like get on your damn nerves? Like, would you cut that off like in 2 minutes or?
Long enough for the girls to live.
Okay.
Oh, what'd you say, Brawlhalla?
Never bad. I'm not gonna repeat that.
All right, Deja, what'd you say?
I think 30 seconds may be enough.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking too. Like right now, I did like longer than that, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Certain ones, when it comes to especially when ambient music, what I do is I give it 30 seconds and then skip to the middle to actually see if it picks up. When it does, I'll give it a listen and go back and listen to it a little bit more, just to kind of get the ease and flow to it, because it's hard. It's really hard to say when's your stopping mark at a certain like artist or music or whatever. I mean, if it's bad from the start, you'll change that immediately. Drake's new song "Revenge," and
maybe
we should just
he cannot hit those fucking notes. He cannot hit them. I swear he's fucking.
You're not wrong.
So you know what we should do? We should just have a bond or something that you guys say, like every time you guys don't like a song, all of you guys just go bong and just tell me to shut that shit off.
We'll take a drink every time you hate on a song.
Or
yeah.
just put a thumbs up or thumbs down when you're listening to it.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Yeah, that works.
But, I don't know. Yeah, like that's one thing to get concerned about. Like that Sam I Am song that you played, that kind of did the same thing over and over again. But it was probably gonna get a lot better. I probably shut off like right before something changed. You know what I mean? So it's like always fall into that situation.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, I guess since we're done with that, do you want to sort of get into this whole YouTube debacle that's been happening?
Oh yeah, and I don't actually know a whole lot about it. So if you care to, man, take it away. Anyone else who's been like, another question I do want to ask people too, since we're gonna get into this, is has anyone like had a YouTube site or a YouTube channel that you're into like feel the burn from that fucking fair use policy thing that they're doing like this?
The majority of anyone that I subscribe to.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Luckily for the ones I started following, all of a sudden hasn't been kind of thrown with that, or I just gotten into it when they just now got their channel putting back up, So just for anybody, just to kind of get a recap of what's going on, YouTube is the best way I can describe it is a goddamn dumpster fire.
Yeah.
This is the dark ages of YouTube.
Yeah. So what's happening is, and if nobody's actually checked it out yet, go on and somebody put the link on the either in the chat or on the side of the Google Hangout thing. Grade A Under A, which is this YouTuber that's kind of been sort of doing whistleblows with the policy on YouTube and people on channels, came out with a second video, pretty much saying all the bullshit things that are happening with YouTube and people and the whole thing of fair use. He's going on a campaign of saying like, hey, let's make YouTube great again, because all these channels that are getting taken down for no fucking reason whatsoever. Thanks, Tommy. Is just kind of getting ridiculous. On top of that, we have Nostalgia Critic and I Hate Everything. Someone else was on Double Toasted too, who was a fan. So Brad something.
Brad Jones?
Yes,
Brad Jones, yeah.
Brad Jones got his things taken down, even when he wasn't, even not a single Even not a single thing on his review channels had the pictures or anything referencing said movie or film or whatever when they were just talking about it. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna put up Nostalgia Critic ones too, because I think he does a good job in explaining it.
That's
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse and worse. And I think the biggest middle finger is that people that do like reaction videos, Slowful Antonio, Prank Invasion, all these people that just put out this bullshit ass work are not getting flagged by the content that they're putting out, even though they are completely even though they're completely breaking all the rules. It's
Right.
the best way to describe it is, um, a cop sees a bunch of teenagers like going to gas stations and run out with beer, but they turn around and see a black guy jaywalking and they beat him over the head with a nightstick, and that's essentially what YouTube is doing right now.
No, that's some shit.
Basically what it is.
That's fucking stupid.
And most recently, what happened yesterday? What happened? I think I think it was yesterday or today. I forgot what the channel name is, but they did the Dragon Ball Z abridged series. Their whole channel got taken down too.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they said that to the Team 4 Star.
They've been doing this for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Team 4 Stars got recently gotten taken down, and yeah, it's gotten fucking bad. This is how bad it's just gotten overall.
Did they get a kill order where all their stuff is gone, or are they just taken down from public use right now?
They've been taken down by a third party people for slamming like a claim on them. So yeah, that's what's just basically going on. Everybody's getting completely outraged by this, and for good reason. And there's so much fucking drama going on with this that it's back up. Oh, thanks, Skull. So yeah, it's fucking crazy. And the thing is, nobody's entirely sure what's going to happen next. They're not sure of any channel that is worthy of getting has a lot of views and stuff, because it looks like they're targeting the 700 and below subscriber range. Because if that was the case with these fair uses things, people would argue that Game Grumps, other let's players, and fuck, I know I had another, or Red Letter Meteor of all people, would probably end up getting flagged by the content, but we're just not entirely sure.
I think as YouTube gets bigger, they're gonna get more strict on the copyright rules and all that, just to make sure that everybody who's partnered with them are getting.
I have no doubt that they're worried that it's going to get out of hand fast, but there should be something that Google or YouTube is talking about with this, and they're just being completely silent about it. They're not saying a fucking word.
No, there's no explanation whatsoever. Nostalgia Critic's video pretty much put out some really good points on what happens if you do end up getting kind of like copyright thrown on your copyright infringement or whatever thrown onto you. But they're completely this own fucking channel is just completely ignoring their own thing, and it just baffles me. It honest to God baffles me to see people that are working in a small business pretty much being shut down by some large company, even though it didn't have anything wrong. And all opposition even just put out a video of how bad it's gotten. So yeah,
do you think if it gets bad enough, other sites like, I don't know, Vimeo or something else, or something analogous to YouTube will start getting more popular? Or is it just, YouTube's not even Walmart, because Walmart at least has Target, Is there any other outlet people could use to put up the videos and things like that, or is it just YouTube or get the fuck out?
I'm starting to think that Vimeo is pretty much the way I think I tweeted this out, but I said Vimeo is basically like Michael Jackson, that gif of Michael Jackson eating popcorn. They're just looking at this, seeing okay, come on guys, we got you over here, because that's what it feels like. That's what it's starting to feel like, because they're getting insanely crazy with this, and it's just tanking lower and lower and lower. Yeah. So if they're gonna go on to Vimeo and stuff, at this point, fine by me. Take their business elsewhere and take their following elsewhere too. If YouTube doesn't really need them after doing this constant number of times, then honest to God, fuck them. That's how I kind of see it. Yeah. And rightfully, everybody's getting angry by this. But if they're not going to come out with a statement soon, hey man, you got one shot with this, and if you fuck that shot up, I don't know what I can tell you.
Yeah. For me, like I said, I mean that shit's been going on for so long at this point. I mean, like even it affects my job a lot too with Double Toasted and constantly like just videos going down over stupid shit. Even overlays don't work anymore and dumbing down the resolution, nothing works. So I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of like watching this shit and it's not funny, but it's just like fuck. Like I just don't know how this is even happening with so many people against it. It's just like I don't know. It's crazy.
Probably you have like a monopoly over
Yeah.
content.
Oh, what's up, Chase? Let me put your volume up, brother, because I can't hear you.
Oh, you muted me?
No, I literally can't hear you.
Anyway, what I basically said, that's what usually happens when you kind of have a monopoly over a certain market. Like right now, YouTube has not a full monopoly, but it kind of has full control over the video making content. So when its only competitor is itself, then a lot of times they don't really try to make too big improvements to help their consumers. They just worry about themselves.
Does anyone see a good resolution coming out of this at all anytime soon?
No.
Or like realistically though.
The easiest way to fix this is by changing copyright law, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. So no.
When I was reading some of the stuff on Reddit, the video game attorney, which actually helped Ethan on the whole slow flow response thing, he said that the best thing to do is kind of just talk to your congressman or whatever on there, and right off the bat, that's not going to fucking work because you try and explain if you basically try to explain a it's like explaining how a geriatric how to work a VCR. That's going to be fucking impossible to do, and yeah, you have to just dumb it down to a lot of people to say this is getting bad. And yes, it's a monopoly itself too. I get it, but I guess yeah, have your own player or make your own video player or something, or make your own website and whatnot. Like case in point, Double Toasted, and you can do whatever you want to, but that has to have a lot of following. Lot of following.
Speaking of that too, I'm really curious as to how this is affecting Doug Walker so much because he has Channel Awesome, and the whole nostalgia critic thing. Like he was having trouble with YouTube way before anyone else was having all these fucking issues. Like he got kicked off YouTube like back in 2006 or 2007. So it's kind of like that's before everything got really popular and everyone like starts quenching all the fucking usefulness out of YouTube. So how's he even complaining at this point? I thought he was good.
With Doug, the majority of his income, I think, comes from YouTube. Unlike Double Toasted, the majority of their income comes from their main site. He created his website Channel Awesome to facilitate his own community, and then that got changed once he started firing people. And basically, Doug likes to keep himself in the shadows a lot, but when he does come out, it's kind of like, okay, but what about everything else that you've done? He's not really the best example of, this affecting someone. I would say someone like I Hate Everything or YourMovieSucks.org is a better example, but he does explain it in such a way where you could totally tell that he is being affected in some way or another.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't even know of that shit, man. I thought people were uploading his stuff for him, like away from they're doing like a Nostalgia Critic fan page kind of thing. I didn't know it was actually a fucking main YouTube. But I don't know, man. I mean, Cinemassacre seems to be okay too. I don't think James Rolfe is being affected by this kind of stuff. But that's the idea, is to collaborate with other people. Like, does anyone know of Black Nerd Andre? Is he?
Yeah. And that was another thing I was kind of a little bit concerned too. I was like, well, he only has like 600K subscribers. So I'm wondering how many times has he been flagged for his content, even though he's just a guy in the camera just putting his own personal opinions on there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe he doesn't use any songs or does he use like a lot of songs? I know he might use images sometimes. That might be it too.
Okay. Yeah. So, fuck. Like it is very worrisome because I think what Doug had I think he was the one who made a good point. Like this if this could be what the new Hollywood is. This could be finding actual talent on there without going through some of the bullshit on here. Because, if you're stifling that, what the fuck are you trying to do? What the fuck are you trying to prove? I just don't understand this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's going to be a change sometime soon, honestly.
Do you guys think this is a response to the Fine Bros backlash? Like YouTube was like, oh, y'all don't want to go with that initiative. I'll show y'all asses.
No, you know what? I don't think that is.
I don't think this is that connected.
It shouldn't be.
No, should not.
Because when Fine Bros was doing that, y'all know the marketing team was fully behind that. Like the YouTube part, they was like, yeah, we like this decision.
No, that's the thing though. Like I'm trying to think about that too. Like as far as like like could it have some kind of connection? But at the same time, you would think YouTube would say, oh shit, people are not subscribing. That means people are not going to watch this shit on purpose. That means less views in general for our website. Like obviously, you know what I mean? Like I just big fucking no.
But it's like smaller channels like that's really not gonna have it's gonna be like a virus eventually, but for it to have any real impact, it might take like some years because YouTube is so intertwined. It's kind of like, I know this is a bad analogy. It's kind of like cancer. It's like in your body already, so it's hard to get rid of.
Yeah.
That's a good example.
Yeah, and also this is coming on the cusp of, and not to do a transition, but this is also coming on the cusp of freebooting, or as I like to call it, or going back to slow flow, taking people's content and putting it on Facebook and not getting a dime for it whatsoever.
Yep.
So this is a really dark fucking time for a lot of created content and stuff on there. So I have no fucking clue how this is just going to turn out. But as a person that likes chaos, I have my popcorn in my hand and looking forward to see how this is just going to destroy one site single-handedly.
I think people just may find other ways to reach out to an audience. They may just make their own website or something like that.
Nah, man, we're just gonna go straight up old school. We're just put VHSs in envelopes and start mailing. That's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. That's grassroots.
The problem with moving to another site would be, one, YouTube has monetization, so you're gonna lose money by not being with them anymore. Two, the fan base just isn't big enough on sites like Vimeo or anything else where you can host your own videos.
And also,
the interface.
You know what's going to happen is other sites are going to see this and they're just going to adapt YouTube's model, like maybe SoundCloud or something like that will start doing video. For example, like Instagram, Vine did the 6-minute video. What did Instagram do? They started doing like a 60-minute video type of thing. Other websites are going to see the marketplace of the dearth in that, and they'll just somewhat replace it. Now, do they have the resources and capital to do that? That's a question. That requires them maybe buying a smaller company that does do that and integrating it like Facebook does.
Right.
I would say Facebook might do it. Who knows?
I would say that's probably the one positive out of this, is maybe this will be the time where we kind of drop YouTube and maybe there will be another site that will be bigger and better that we can go to.
Well, you have to kill him though. It's kind of like killing it's kind of like a David and Goliath story. It'll be kind of hard to kill YouTube because they've just been around for so long and it's a household name. It's like you can go to your mom or grandma and be like, yeah, you know what YouTube is? But if you say Daily Motion, they'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Well, that's what everybody said about MySpace, man.
What happened to them?
I mean, remember what people said about MySpace and Facebook? Everybody said they were going to be on MySpace for the rest of their life.
Yeah. You never say never.
Yeah. Also, additionally too, thinking about that. I mean, that is a good move. That could work totally against them. You could have other different sites and stuff and different mediums coming in there and just picking these people up and say, hey, move to here. And then you can even additionally get a good middle finger and tell everybody, hey, there are videos saying hey, I move all my content here, and they could still get monetization from that in an ironic fashion too.
Right.
That's the thing though. With the no, go ahead, Deja.
I think YouTube's just becoming too mainstream now.
You think so?
What do you mean by that? Television or
I think both. Everywhere you go, it's all the advertisements are for the big name subscribers like PewDiePie or Superwoman, and then when you go to your homepage, when there's it says popular videos, it'll just be Jimmy Kimmel or something. So there's no it just seems like there's no room for like those smaller YouTubers that have like 700 or lower.
Yeah, it's really odd, man. Like, I mean, like I know Facebook has like don't they have like a monetization system now too?
They're
Facebook
testing it.
videos.
They're starting it, but go watch.
That might be the beginning of the end for. I would say the end for YouTube, but that could be a game changer for YouTube because Facebook starts doing it.
Well, no, because even then, when Facebook starts doing that they've already kind of gotten some flack with that when it comes to the freebooting stuff. Because, like I said before, people taking content and just uploading it, calling their own things, editing it to their own, and getting like millions and millions of hits without the original person being cited on there whatsoever. Yeah, H3H3. The slow flow rant. That's a good video to cite what they're doing right there. So it's different as far as Facebook goes. They right off the bat they would have to get their policies and resources and stuff taken and whatnot, because they would have to have like a 3-story research and development team to figure out what is original and what isn't.
Well, you don't think they have the money or resources to do that?
Probably.
Yeah, but it's like saying they're already in the pool that YouTube is in. Now they have to do it, but they have to do it by starting what they're doing right now.
You know.
If that makes sense. I probably just went through a loop. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thinking like, what made people actually even go to like you said, MySpace? You brought up the MySpace and Facebook analogy, but like, what made people actually switch to Facebook from MySpace? Like, MySpace didn't do anything wrong.
I'd say the majority of it was accessibility. You could find people faster. You could build. Everything was more simplified, more streamlined.
No.
But now they've lost that by making it an ad site. Like, that's all it is right now.
Yeah, and then they tried.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's like, and then they tried to make a comeback by having like a whole music service, and even then that kind of shot to bed because they still had that old MySpace stank on them. Like, yeah, this is still a jokey ass site.
Well, Justin Timberlake bought it. That means it's good, right?
That was just one bad investment, man.
Just like Tidal.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of torn with Tidal because Tidal, yes, it's bad, but it's for my black folks. You got to cheer for the black folks.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Let's get money to save Jay-Z's career. Like, he really needs it.
Hey, Kanye did it with Zuckerberg. Might as well work for him. Shit.
Wait, did Mark Zuckerberg actually send him that fucking money or no?
Fuck no.
Okay, what to say, dude? What the fuck happened?
Dude, come the fuck on. You can't really tell me that you believe Kanye on that.
He sent him a video of Ari telling Turtle how to actually run a business, but yeah, no.
Have you listened to Life of Pablo? That thing costs like $5,000, if anything.
And then he just tweeted like this album will drop in the summertime or stuff like that. So
Kanye's fucking nuts.
No, what pissed me off about Kanye is he forgot the #1 rule of business, which is when doing a business, never use your own money. So he used his own money, he got all butthurt that he lost his money, and now he's looking like a damn idiot. You never use your own money.
No, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that again.
He's a genius.
He'll learn. He'll fucking learn.
He's like your little brother that you see at family get-togethers that has no filter. You know, you just gotta let him dive off into the deep end and see what happens.
Damn, that's dark.
No.
Yeah, but like when he dives off in the deep end and see what happens, like because your little brother's so lovable, everyone else jumps in with him, and then like 2 people drown just instead of him. You know.
Let him.
Oh.
I'm just at that point with Kanye, just like, I can't follow you anymore, and that's my choice. If other people are gonna follow him into this deep end.
With a coworker about this, and we're saying this right now, and we were saying that it could change. I'm not saying it will. What Kendrick Lamar is now is what Kanye was like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
You shouldn't think about it. So you think like, in 8 years now, what is Kendrick Lamar going to be? Is he going to be like a new Kanye doing some outlandish shit? Because remember, Kanye came out 8 years ago. He was saying some relevant shit. We're like, oh wow, this
Kanye's always been wild though.
he is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Humble,
Yeah,
very,
I understand that, but he's brought things to light, like in his music and things he said and stuff like that. And you're thinking, I don't know Kendrick personally. A lot of people say he's more grounded. I hope he is, but it makes you just think, like, and by 2020, 2022, is he going to be doing? What will he be doing?
As a person that doesn't really give a shit about like interracial dating or stuff like that, I think the best thing to tell Kendrick Lamar is like, just don't date white women, dude. And this is saying a lot from a person that watches all types of porn.
Damn, Sunday movie starts soon.
Yeah, actually, I was about to segue into that, but Justin, just Jazz is fucking with me. No, we should have like a Kendrick Lamar like debate one of these days, but I won't get into that right now. Anyways,
next week.
Yeah, we should do it. Fuck it, I don't give a shit, man.
I'm gonna reserve my
crosshairs on your butt
towards you.
Anyways, the show's about to start. You fucking assholes.
Nick, you're the one that's basically saying that you want to burn yourself alive, so it's not my fucking problem that you want to go through this gauntlet, ring of fire. So, hey,
I
man.
might as well listening to that shit. No, I'm just playing.
It's not my problem.
I'm trolling.
It's kind of like what you said with the football analogy. Y'all gonna be having a whole conversation. I'm gonna be looking. I'm like, none of these niggas get money. Does it even matter?
You're self-aware with that, so shut the fuck up.
Fucking Tom. But yeah, guys. Anyways, I just want to segue into this really quick because I am gonna end the show right now, so this is pretty much it. But Justin brought this up in the chat. I guess he's doing trivia for the Oscars. I'm not sure if he's gonna be doing it for us or the show. Did he say that in the chat or no?
He did it for the chat. He said it's gonna be for the MCA.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so yeah, guys, do your homework for Oscars because Justin's gonna do a trivia that honestly I was talking shit in the chat, but no, it's probably gonna be a lot better than mine. Let's just be honest. So yeah, so Justin's doing that. It's gonna be really really cool. And I don't know really what else to say. Just yeah, that's it. Thank you for the
next week. And make sure you get me on this, Nick. House music.
House music. Okay.
Hey.
Like cleaning music?
My girl, you have a lot to learn.
No, Tay, don't follow him. He's a Kendrick Lamar fan. Come over here to the dark side.
Okay, have fun listening to
Everybody
Korn.
listens to Lamar but you, Nick, so...
Anyway, what'd you say, Deja?
Looks like everybody likes Kendrick Lamar but you, Nick, so you're kind of alone.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like his hate for Kendrick Lamar, like, it's just like...
It's non-people.
It's not that... Like who you like, that's who you are. It's fine, whatever. But like when you try to explain, I disagree with people. There are some people that they'll explain something they don't like. It's like, I get what you're saying, you make a lot of sense. I just don't disagree with you. But Nick is just kind of like, I don't like him because I don't like him. Like, oh.
Yeah, isn't that music though? We just don't like.
You can't even name a song.
Taylor Swift liked him. Would you like him?
Oh, what'd you say, bro?
Verse.
If Taylor Swift liked him, would you like him?
That doesn't make no fucking sense whatsoever.
Taylor Swift
just like you, Nick.
What the fuck? And Taylor Swift likes Kanye, and I don't fucking like Kanye.
She was forced to like Kanye.
Keep on burying yourself with that shovel, boy.
Oh, am I supposed to say I like Kanye, or?
Nah.
You know what? It's okay. No, it's okay.
Keep on digging that hole.
Oh, all right.
You can hate Kendrick Lamar. It's okay, Nick. The internet forgives you.
I'm gonna bring some diapers for next week and some baby bottles. It'd be really cool. Okay, now I'm stopping. All right, no more. So,
why are you still insulting people?
Hey, I don't know, man. I'm just fucking with you guys. The trolling worked. Whatever. So
we love you.
I'm just fucking pissed.
I know. I'm telling you guys, I'm an asshole. Like you guys are right.
And the worst part is you're doing the quiz too.
Oh, man, you guys have talked shit anyways, man. You guys have been taught to do that shit. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who's chilling with us tonight on the pre-show. Also, thanks in advance for not coming to my house and killing me.
No promises.
Yeah. Thanks for watching this in the archive.
We will see y'all in the Midnight Chat Attack unless Anthony kicks me out of that on Saturday night.
Why would you do that?
I'm replacing you Saturday.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be.
No, Nick, you saying that like YouTube might kick us both the fuck out.
No shit, all the people we talked about today.
So thanks for being in the last show of this midweek music show.
God.
Midnight Chat Tag. It's gonna be fun as shit. Justin has some really, really cool stuff that he's gonna do, and I can't wait. Honestly, like that's gonna be fucking awesome.
That'd be funny. Now. You're like all y'all motherfuckers like, yeah, I like Kendrick. I like Kendrick. Yeah, y'all can like Kendrick. Copyright strike.
I know it's all gonna change now. I'm just joking. But yeah, man. Midnight Chat Tag Saturday night, 7:30 CST, double toasted time. With all that said, people stay toasty. Peace out, dude.
Oh, fuck?